A dozen families in the Phoenix and Tucson area have been left scrambling to find a new birthing center after a facility permanently closed its doors.
13 News reporter Ashley Bowerman spoke with one couple who was hoping to deliver their first child at Babymoon Inn Birth Center in Tucson, but say the business failed to deliver on their services.
I was just hurt, really deeply hurt.
Flora and Danny DiPietro are expecting their first child this month. New to Arizona, they say they found Babymoon Inn online and thought it would be the perfect place to deliver their baby.
At the walkthrough, the staff, everyone was so nice, and it was such a warm, fuzzy feeling and made you just feel happy. And we were like, this is going to be the best thing ever.
Babymoon Inn had been in business for more than a decade in Phoenix and Tucson. The facility's website boasts itself as a full-scope midwifery practice and wellness center. After touring the Tucson facility, the DiPietros say they were told that there was a possibility the Tucson location could close in early September.
We weighed it and we were like, there's no way they're going to close and be like, hey, you're 3 weeks, 4 weeks from your due date, but you can't have your baby here anymore. Or at least not transfer us up to the Phoenix location.
The couple only had one appointment at the center. They were asked by the owners to put down $5,000 to reserve their services. They say they paid that amount on Tuesday, May 28th. By Friday of the following week, they got a call saying both Babymoon Inn locations were closing their doors for good. It's now been over 3 months, and they've been unable to get the owners, Julia and Stephen Hall, to provide a refund. 13 News also obtained documents showing Julia Hall filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy on May 15th, almost 2 weeks before taking the couple's money.
It's really hard to say that it wasn't on purpose.
I firmly believe that they knew exactly what they were doing and knew that they were covered under certain types of litigation.
Flora has emailed Julia Hall numerous times and only got one response back, which reads in part, "This closure was sudden, and I did not anticipate we would be putting anyone in this position. I am working through each account as quickly as possible. It has become even more challenging as the clients who owe money for their care are disputing credit card charges and taking advantage of the situation." That response was back in July. Flora followed up with an email to Stephen Hall in August, receiving an apologetic reply from him that said, "You shouldn't have to be dealing with the financial fallout or probably the feeling that the rug was pulled out from under you from a care perspective either." He offered to set up a time to discuss the situation, but did not mention anything about a refund. Flora is still waiting to hear back from him.
The number you dialed is not in service at this time.
13 News has tried unsuccessfully to reach the owners by phone or email.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
And the lawyer representing Julia Hall has not returned our calls either.
We paid after she filed bankruptcy, so we can't be put on that bankruptcy claim because our payment was after the fact.
Being left $5,000 in the hole has been difficult on the first-time parents. They are on a fixed income as Danny is a disabled veteran with PTSD who served 2 tours in Iraq. And what's worse is they know they're not alone. They know of at least 17 families impacted by the closure.
And it doesn't make me feel better that we're not alone, it makes me feel worse. It makes me feel horrible and so sad and brokenhearted for all of the other parents affected that they had to go through the same thing.
Impacted families can submit a proof of claim document with the bankruptcy court, which the DiPietros plan to do, but there is no guarantee that they will be reimbursed. They say a lawsuit is also not an option because it would only cost them more money with no promise of getting that $5,000 back. The DiPietros do know some people who are considering seeking action through the Attorney General's office. We will keep you updated. Ashley Bowerman, 13 News. We certainly hope those families get some sort of closure in that.